Thank you for joining us on yet another episode of Lost Ox Media. This is a podcast that makes you take a second look at what you just watched. New episodes of the show upload every Wednesday. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think about the show. You know, a little Nick Fuente for you. Also hit the notifications because we like to go live every now and then, but we never like to announce that part. So just make sure that you stay up to date with those notifications. You can support the show by heading over to lostox.media. That's lostaux.media to buy merch, and soon we will have a membership tier. I am your host, Elias, and joined with me is my lovely co-host, Ashley. Just about.
Y'all is the horniest bunch of white folks I ever seen.
The horniest white woman I ever did see. But we have a lot of good stuff for you guys this episode. We're kind of doing this whole, like, you know, keeping up with the Kardashians type thing now. You know, I'm kind of like wanting to pull news from here, little news from there. Check out the podcast circuit here. So we got a nice little mixed episode, a couple of little funny clips. We got some Clavicular. Of course, we always have some good old Clavicular. Give it up for my man Clavicular. A little bit of Legion of Skanks to top it off so that we, you know, stay good with the comedians and the podcast as well. You know, we can't stray too far from the beaten path. So I wanted to start this episode with a funny clip before we get into our first matter of business here. This funny clip has a lot to do with race. And the reason why it has a lot to do with race, why I chose a race fucking driven clip, or a racially charged clip, if you want to say, right? Is because what we're going to be talking about next has a lot to do with race as well. So I wanted to kind of get both sides of the coin, if you will.
Okay.
You know? So this is Sean Strickland. Are you familiar with Sean Strickland?
Not at all.
So Sean Strickland's a Mr. Beat-em-ups. He's an MMA guy, right? He is boxer, as my man Mike David would like to say. But yeah, Sean Strickland, he's an MMA fighter. I think I watched a clip with you one time of him talking like at a UFC press conference, and he kept saying wild shit, and they cut his mic off.
This sounds like
he had these press conferences like a month or so ago where he was like, let me tell you why, like, women don't deserve to be cops or police officers. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that. And he just kept saying all sorts of crazy shit. And then in the next one, he started popping off, and the UFC was like, not again. And they shut his mic off, like, right in the middle of it. And you could see him. He's like, what the hell? He's, like, still talking in it for a second. But that's kind of what he's known for. He is a good fighter. He's not, like, the greatest in the world, but he is a damn good fighter. Don't get me wrong. But he's in my experience, he's more known online. Where my algorithm hits with Sean Strickland is him saying wild shit and doing stupid shit, right? So this is Sean Strickland going to Popeyes to check out that Popeyes chicken sandwich. You know the one that people were like fucking killing each other over when it first came out? That chicken sandwich? So this is kind of an old video, but it just came across my feed out of nowhere. And I was like, this thing is hilarious as fuck on its face. And the funny thing is, Sean is like maybe trying to come from a point of humility here, but it just comes across very wrong. So check this out.
All right, guys, here we are. We're at the Popeyes, and I'm a white man, and I don't know the love of chicken. And I want the love of chicken, so I come to the Popeyes. So am I going to like it?
I think you're going to like it.
All right, so I'm going to give it a shot, guys.
Now, right off the rip, we're starting off very rocky, in my opinion, right? Especially if you're sitting here going like, we're coming from a place of acceptance, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? But you go, I'm a white man, and I never ate no chicken before because that's for the blacks.
Yeah.
Essentially, is kind of how this is coming off. He goes, as a white man, I've never had that love of chicken. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, you ain't never had a goddamn chicken nugget as a kid?
Right.
A chicken cutlet somewhere along the line? Some chicken parmesan? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And then he's like immediately going like, this is a black thing, right? And he goes, right, brother? Like to the black guy. The black guy's like, dog, I can't even say nothing to you. I get fired. I need this job. You know what I mean? He's like, what the fuck? You know, I thought that this was hilarious. As a white man, I have never had that love of chicken, he says. That's crazy to me.
And I'm a white man, and I don't know the love of chicken. And I want the love of chicken, so I come to the Popeyes. So am I going to like it?
I think you're going to like it.
All right, so I'm going to give it a shot, guys. I'm giving my Popeyes a shot. Time to experience what a black man experience.
Time to experience what a black man experience, he says. What the fuck? Is like, you get where I'm coming.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny to me. He's trying to come at it from being like, yo, man, I want to see what the chicken sandwich is. Like, that's where you're supposed to, you go, man, a lot of black people like this chicken sandwich. Let's see what it's all about. Right? Like, and even that is kind of edgy a little bit to say. You go, a lot of blacks be on this goddamn chicken now, y'all. I want to see what it's all about. You know, so even that's a little bit. But the way he's saying it, like, I'm a white man, never had that love of chicken. Let's see what the black man eating like. You know what I mean? That is crazy to me. Sean Strickland looking like the most racist guy you've ever
for sure.
in your entire life. Look at this. I don't even know what. If you have the don't tread on me snake anywhere, like within a 50-foot vicinity of you at any time in your life, you're racist. For the time of you just being around it. You know? And then when you go away from like that certain range of that don't tread on me snake, you kind of start slowly easing out of it. You go, all right, we're back to normal again. But if that snake, if that don't tread on me snake is anywhere near you, you are racist, or you're near a full-blown racist, like something. You know what I mean? That's what I say. I go, stay away from that guy. That's so funny. I'm going to experience what a black man experiences. I'm about to experience this. Sean Strickland said this, not me. Not Lost Docs me. This is Sean Strickland who said this.
My Popeyes a shot. Time to experience what a black man experiences. And you know, I'm real white. I'm a white man, dude. I eat sushi and shit. I'm real white. I'm white trash, but I'm real white. I just want to know what this chicken is all about. I want to get to know this chicken.
I'm a white man. I'm white trash. I eat like sushi and shit. White trash motherfuckers don't eat no goddamn sushi.
Sushi's not white.
It's like sushi is Japanese, but he's saying,
yes.
Do you know what he's saying to me in this? It's like I'm translating this as he goes, I'm white. I'm used to the finer things in life. I'm eating that shit pinky out, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is the way I go. I'm not eating this greasy black man shit, getting my fingers all nasty. Why? So I could roll a Dutch after? You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of what I'm getting from him.
Oh, for
you know what I
sure.
mean? Like, this is almost a backhand to the black community. He goes, y'all a bunch of ignorant, fried chicken loving, watermelon eating motherfuckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what that's like. He goes, I want to see if I'm about that life. You know, like Sean Strickland's wild right now with this chicken.
Where's he from?
Alabama, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
The most racist state you can think of in your mind, that's where Sean Strickland's from. That could be whatever state your non-racist heart wants it to be.
Okay.
You know? Is he driving right now?
He is.
He's like driving with his knees, like eating the chicken. Like, obviously, this is probably like a Tesla or something that's self-driving, but this is funny as hell to be He goes, I'm white, guys. I'm white trash. His car is driving itself. His car is literally driving by itself. He goes, I'm just a white trash old Joe from around the way in my $100,000 car that I'm eating fried chicken. He goes, I didn't even realize that the first time I watched the video that the car was driving while he started eating the chicken. That is crazy. Okay.
All right. That's some damn good chicken. I might be a believer, man. I might be a chicken believer.
A chicken believer, he said.
That's some good folks chicken.
I might be a chicken believer. He's never eaten, like, you know, I literally grew up and like had been around people in the past where like they'd be like, I don't smoke weed. That's black people shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ever meet someone like that?
No. Well,
I've dead ass met white people that were like, I don't smoke weed. That's like black people
I've
shit.
never heard someone say that.
Dude, I have heard that in my life. And like, this is like the archetype of that guy. Like, I don't smoke weed. That's for black people. I don't eat chicken. That's for black people. I don't eat what? Chicken and watermelon. Like, I get the stereotype. That shit's just delicious, bro.
Exactly.
Like, and anyone will say that. Like, I'm like, if anything, I'm playing out the bit. Saying like, oh, fried chicken and watermelon, that's delicious for everyone. You know what I mean? Like, that's an old bit. Everyone says that. It's the truth. It's the truth, my nigga. Like, it's the truth. Fried chicken and watermelon is just awesome. That's it. Like, black, white, Chinese, whatever. Chinese people make awesome fried chicken. Those wings that you get at the Chinese place are fucking amazing. Like, this video, though, Sean Strickland, bro. Let's give it up for my man. That was some racially charged shit. I love that, though. It's so funny. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, some damn good chicken. I'm a chicken believer. I ain't never had no chicken in my life. Never had a chicken salad. That's about the whitest goddamn sandwich I could think of.
It is.
That's a white people sandwich. You know white people put grapes in chicken salad,
I love
guys?
it that way.
That's crazy to me.
With some walnuts.
Oh, kill me.
No
Fucking
celery.
Kill me. No, the celery is what makes it. Salt, pepper, celery, awesome chicken.
I don't want that one.
All you need. That's it. Throw that shit in an awesome-ass Kaiser bun and fucking send me on my way. You know, maybe some bacon. I'll throw bacon on it.
I would like it on a croissant.
Croissant's another way. I fuck with a croissant. But let's not get too far from the beaten path here, right? We're talking about racism, you know? I like a good old racist clip. This is another good old racist clip. Now, we saw Strickland, who is a man that said, you know, I'm the white man. I don't eat no chicken. That's just how I be. I don't eat no chicken like this. But I will now that I had the famous Popeye's fried chicken. You smell me? This is the opposite side of this coin. This is Druski. Now, we are very familiar with Druski.
Yeah.
If anything, I'm a Druski believer. I believe in Druski because of the Could Have Been Love. This is where we go. We love Could Have Been Love, guys. I'm telling you. I've loved Could Have Been Love the same way that people like Secret Lives of the Mormon Wives. You know?
Yeah.
Like, the way people like that show, I like Could Have Been Love. I actually wait to watch it. Like, every week I go, this is amazing. I have to tune in, right? So I've been familiarizing myself with Druski over the last couple weeks. He did a skit like months ago where he dressed up as a white guy and went to like a truck, like not a truck rally. It was like a NASCAR race or something, or like a drag race or some shit.
Yeah, he looked like wearing overalls and stuff.
Yeah, you saw this. You saw what I was talking about, and like people kind of were touchy about that. They were like, "Yo, what's with the white face, man? Like, you know what I mean? We can't do that. Like, you know, why can't?" And it's not just whites that can't do the black face. I can't do the black face. I show up to work in blackface. I'm canned after that. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna look at me a little different. They're gonna go, "We know you're Puerto Rican, but you didn't get that tan, brother." You know what I mean? Like, I show up. The blackface is supposed to be off the market for everyone, right? But now, why is it okay for a black guy to do whiteface? You know, it's kind of like that double standard where, like, God, I'm not white, guys. I'm just an advocate. I love white people. You know, I love them. They're awesome. So my whole thing is like, I find a little bit of sus with this fucking video, a little shade with this video, because I'm like, why is it that black people can always hate on white people, talk shit on white people, do all, basically be racist to white people, and it's totally fine? Like, that's just something I never, as a non-white.
They're probably just like, oh, it's the payback for all the times it was the other way around.
Really? Okay, yeah, because
I'm not saying that's right.
Some white guy that you are just talking shit about, he was the one that did all that to you.
I know that.
Right? You know what I mean? That's kind of where it comes from, a place of ignorance, in my opinion. For you to be like, fuck that race because of my people. You know white people like that now? That's like where I come from now. We're talking about now.
Right. No,
we're not. No, but like this is the point
But
that I
that's
make.
what's happening,
You know,
yeah.
but that's what it is, and you are totally right. They go fuck white people. You know, they did it to my people, right? But so this kind of this is a funny skit. This is Druski doing Erica Kirk essentially, right?
If this was on Saturday Night Live, nobody would care.
This would be. I don't know. I think people would still talk a little bit of shit. I think they would. I don't even know if Saturday Night Live would entertain this. Because
They would have that. They would have.
Well, when? Maybe at some point back in the day in like the 90s or something. Now Saturday Night Live is pretty woke. Like,
Yeah.
and they're kind of coming,
I feel
trying
like
to come
even
back.
early 2000s, they would have done this.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know Saturday Night Live like that. I've literally probably watched maybe 5 episodes in my entire life of Saturday Night Live. Like, so I couldn't tell you. But he's doing Erica Kirk. He's completely white-faced if you're just listening at home. Completely white-faced, dressed like her. They even put prosthetic makeup on him to kind of like square out his jaw because Erica Kirk for a girl has a fucking Minecraft head. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? That thing is boxy. So he looks exactly like her, and it's making fun of her, like, to the T. And it is a kind of funny skit. Check this out.
Get on your feet, boy!
So now
we're praying.
You know, like what he's made, like that was Erica Kirk at like
his
Charlie's memorial,
right?
right? She came out in sparklers, like with the sparklers and the shit. And then you know what's funny is I was watching Flagrant the other day, and it was the producer or somebody else on the show was like, oh, there was it was maybe not Flagrant now that I'm thinking about it. It was some podcast I was watching, and one of the producers on it was like, there was this very scandalous picture of Erica Kirk hugging J.D. Vance at the memorial. And, like, it was very scandalous. Like, you guys got to see it, right? So they pull it up, and it's an AI-generated image of Erica Kirk standing on Charlie Kirk's casket because J.D. Vance is too tall and giving him a hug, and his face is, like, in her tits. And like that, and the guy like 100% bought it for like months. This was like a podcast I watched last week that the guy was like, yeah, you guys never saw that picture? They're like, bro, this is not real right now, right? But she grieved in the craziest way I've ever seen anyone grieve.
Yes.
For their husband getting shot on like what essentially would be national television now, right? Like we all saw it. We all saw it. So like this is pretty spot on shit. These are very spot on like impressions that he's doing right here. Check the rest of these out.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
That is spot on. She does that shit all the time. Like she'll say something and then just look in the camera and be like, and you're like, whoa, dude, chill. Like she stares into your soul through the camera. It's like she's getting like stealing a piece of it, kind of like. I feel like honestly, every time you look into Erica Kirk's eyes, whether it's on a camera, an image of her in person, especially in person, a little like she's like sucking like like siphoning out a little bit of your soul, like in the moments that you're staring at them.
Yeah.
Right? Like she has like seriously those kinds of eyes. This is like a spot on impression. But now, is it cool? What if Sean Strickland did that whole chicken review dressed in blackface? You know? And he goes, the fried chicken's good, y'all. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about here.
I see.
Funny?
But it's
yes.
funny.
Well, here's my thing. I don't disagree that he should be able to do this. I also think white people should be able to do blackface. Like, you get what I mean? And in the eyes of comedy, in the eyes of like, is it funny? In my opinion, that's war, baby. All things go. You know what I mean? There are no rules in love and war and comedy, in my opinion. You know? Like, if you got to say the N-word to get the joke across, Throw that bitch out there. You know, who's to say? You got to say spick to make the punchline land? Say it. What the harm is going to come out of it? A couple people laugh? You know? Like, I don't have a problem with that, but I do think it's funny that there's like this double standard of that, right? I totally respect his right to do this. I think if anything, make more of them. Get more people pissed off.
Is hilarious.
Like, you know, I don't give a shit. But it is funny that like it's something to still kind of toss around the volleyball about. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because if a white guy did this if a white girl or guy did this making fun of Michelle Obama, oh, the fucking hell that would break loose. The guy would lose sponsors. Everyone would be death threats. You're talking online harassment for weeks, if not months at a time. Like, the world would cave in on someone for doing something like that, that's the issue I got with it. I don't have an issue with him doing it. I got an issue with the double standard. Why can a black guy, you know, do whatever, white guy, and then it's cool, you know? It's like, I'm not even white. I still find that to be very sus, you know? But these are spot on.
And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha.
I could 100% see Erica Kirk having like a tiny dog like this. 1,000%. Like on some Cruella de Vil shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could 100% see that shit going down.
And Bella will have all organic pup cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free. 4.
Damn.
3.
There was a workout portion of this?
You good? I didn't watch the whole thing.
I didn't even remember the workout part. God damn.
2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs.
You know, what's funny is she actually had a speech kind of that was like very close to that. She was like, we have to protect these young white men that are coming up in this country. You know, but she didn't say it like that. He was making it seem like she was like, and fuck everyone else. Like, you know, it's like, oh, God, that's so funny. But I want to show you this comparison. Look at how spot on he was. This is literally how legit spot on Druski was.
But we serve a...
Look, already with that face, the scariest bitch I've ever seen. Charlie Kirk had to sleep next to that woman. Like, imagine waking up and she's like, you wake up and she's like next to you, looking at you, you know?
Yeah.
You go, huh? Shit. Like, it's literally one of those, like, I'd be scared, dude. That's horror movie shit. And that to me, like, in my opinion, with all the grieving and shit, that to me is like where I go, that's kind of a little, like, that's where I kind of find it to be a little fake. With the grieving shit is because I go, that's acting. Like, nobody is like really like that. You know what I mean? That's so performative, like, to a degree. To be acting like that, we serve a just God and be like all like serious and like almost like malice driven, like what with your statement is like kind of crazy.
But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that he's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
What is she
Is
doing?
that not the craziest fucking... That was 10 seconds of, like, the most psychotic shit you've ever seen in your entire life. And she's talking about Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of shit, I go, that's why I stay away from the church. Like, you know, the message is aight. you know, but like
it's the people.
It's the people. Come on.
Exactly, it's the people.
God damn, dude.
Oh.
That was such a spot on impression, though. Let's give it up for Druski, man. My good friend, Druski. My good friend, Druski. We got a little more light news. Like that, I said light news. I shouldn't have said that. That's a Red Bar thing, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say light news. It kind of is, though, I guess, right? It's like, what the fuck? We're kind of doing a small little news section of the show.
Yeah.
This is kind of where it's at. So what else we got? We got Clavicular getting arrested, and we have Tiger Woods getting a DUI. What should we go with here?
We have other things besides this. There's this.
We got Legion of Skanks, and we got Slapping Sam.
Okay. Let's go Tiger Woods.
Let's go Tiger Woods. So first off, nope, this is it.
A prison cell.
Hold up, wait until you guys see this. So Tiger Woods, right? Look, this is his this isn't his mugshot, but this is like the mug of a man who is so angry at the world right now. He goes, "These motherfuckers give me another DUI." He has more than one,
right?
You know this, and
but
I don't.
First, it's been a little while.
It has been a little while, from what I understand, but like if I'm remembering correctly, these DUIs are not even like alcohol driven.
Right.
I don't know about the first one. I didn't hear about that one, but like this one is not alcohol driven. He blew into the breathalyzer and got a fucking .0000.
Right.
Like nothing. He blew nothing. But where he fucked up, I don't know, because I got this news clip and I was like, I'll let them explain it, but I don't know if they'll explain it or not. What fucked him, same thing I talked about in the last episode of the show, is he took the breathalyzer, he did the field sobriety test, but then when they brought him back in, he didn't do a chemical test. You refuse a test, they just charge you. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So now he's being charged with DUI, and which will also lead to an automatic license suspension, all that same shit I talked about last time. Of course, same point. Tiger Woods doesn't care. He's going to get someone to drive him around, and he'll be fine. You know? But look how angry he is, man. And did you hear about like what it was, that the crash? It was a crash and everything. Like
he's always crashing.
Yeah, it was something. If he's not crashing his marriage, he's crashing a car, a plane, something. You know, Tiger Woods is just crashing everything. So let's listen to this news story. This is Tiger Woods DUI. Let's give it up. Okay,
American golf legend Tiger.
Wait. They started it with the most psychotic music. That was nuts. That was nuts to zoom in on this picture like that and have that doo-doo, like he's about to literally murder someone. Am I watching a DUI story, or am I watching like a crime doc, like a true crime doc? Did he kill his wife in the car? Like, was he stabbing her to death while he got the DUI? Is that what caused it? That was the funniest 2 seconds of any news story I've ever seen in my entire life. Somebody had to have edited that onto the news clip. That wasn't the news.
No way.
The news did not do that. That was too funny to be the news. The horrific fucking tone that we're about to hear. Listen to this. Oh.
American golf legend Tiger Woods has been freed from a Florida prison cell where he spent 8 hours after crashing his car again while high on drugs. It happened not far from his mansion, and while he wasn't hurt, the fallout from yet another scandal will be incredibly damaging.
Will it be damaging? Will it? Look at what the news doing him. They're doing him dirty as hell. Guys, if you're not watching right now, if you're just listening, this lady is doing this news report. In the top right corner is Tiger Woods' mugshot, right? And they have, with text on the screen, it says, rough ride right now, Tiger Woods. Rough ride tonight there, Tiger? You know, that's fucked up, to rough ride. The news will get you. Some of those dudes in the newsroom be cooking on that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of nice, actually, to be honest.
Tiger Woods out of jail, but in a world of trouble.
Tiger! Where's Tiger?
Charged, humiliated, and at the centre of another ugly drug scandal. This the latest mugshot for his growing scrapbook of shame. Just hours earlier, this photo shows his Range Rover crashed after clipping a trailer. The star himself leaning against a hedge. Police say...
Leaning against a hedge. Oi. The star leaning against a hedge. You know what's funny is he had to have climbed out this way.
Right.
The top here, right? Imagine you kind of like walking your dog or something like that, and you see a car flip, right? After because what it was he tried to pass this trailer or something, and he clipped at the back like corner of the trailer, and that's what caused him to flip.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're like walking your dog somewhere or some shit. You see that, you go, holy shit, this is nuts. Let me stop. You know, but whether you go to try to help or not, you go, let me stop, right? And then Tiger Woods starts climbing his old ass out of the fucking opposite side of the car that is flipped. The side that is not flipped. Tiger Woods is climbing out of that, right? And then you just see him just leaning on a hedge. How these fucking Aussies say it. He's leaning on a hedge, mate.
Just hours earlier, this photo shows his Range Rover crashed after clipping a trailer. The star himself leaning against a hedge. Police say high on drugs at 2 in the afternoon.
Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment. He was placed under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail.
The 50-year-old passed an alcohol test but was charged when he refused to provide a urine sample.
It doesn't matter who you are. If you break the law, we're going to follow the law.
With breaking news.
Word spread quickly.
Right now, the pro golfer is sitting behind bars in South Florida. It's actually amazing that nobody else was injured here or killed in this residential area. It's a neighborhood.
Even the
Yo, who's running the newsroom in Australia? Yo, these Aussies are like on the shit. They should be reporting the Epstein files. They're like, not only do we have the hot scoop, but we have also pulled all the fucking news footage from everywhere around the world to show you that this is actually a big deal to some, not a big deal to others. These guys, these Aussies, that was nuts. There you go. Sparking controversy around the world.
That nobody else was injured here or killed in this residential area. It's a neighborhood.
Even the golf-mad president chipped in.
I feel so badly. He's got some difficulty. There was an accident.
Tiger knows the drill.
That's so funny. Rob Reiner dies, and Trump goes, good, I'm happy he's fucking dead. On Truth Social, right? Tiger Woods gets a DUI. Trump's like, terrible for him. I feel for him. He had an amazing handicap. Tiger, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Trump is nuts.
He's been here before. His life is an open book of sordid headlines about his weakness for sex and drugs.
I am deeply sorry for my irresponsible and selfish behavior.
17 years ago, he hit a fire hydrant after a ferocious argument with his wife that ultimately exposed his infidelity and led to divorce. In 2017, he was found asleep behind the wheel of his Mercedes, off his head on medication. And in 2021, he was nearly killed in this high-speed crash in California.
Yo, I didn't even know. Like, obviously, I didn't watch this clip before putting it on. I go, it's 2.5 minutes. I'm sure they're going to explain a lot, right? Yeah. I didn't even know that, like, Tiger Woods has crashed every single car he's ever fucking owned in his entire life.
I thought it was like 2.
That was nuts, dude. He is like, how is he alive still? It's like everything that he's doing, like the car is completely demolished. That is crazy. Good old Tiger Woods. He's like the $6 million man or something. He's like indestructible.
This is a sad day. Really, I think it's a very sad day. And the whole thing makes me very sad.
And this time, this repeat offender is likely to pay a hefty penalty for his latest wayward drive.
A hefty penalty of $50,000, which to Tiger Woods is essentially nothing. Let's give it up for Tiger Woods. Good old Tiger. Good old Tiger, man. They're great. You know, Tiger Woods is like, Oxycontins, they're great. He's like all on them, driving around. Yeah, man. Awesome, dude. I love Tiger Woods for that. That is actually fucking funny as shit. So we'll get into one of our little main stories here. Clavicular getting arrested. Now, if you guys are not familiar, maybe if you're new here, whatever the situation may be, we've been covering Clavicular the past couple weeks, if not months, right? His generational run, as some would like to call it, is kind of one to be studied. It happened very, very fucking fast, right? And now with this, the guy is kind of like changing stuff all of a sudden. Like, and the funny thing is, like, watching him like change the space of social media in the way that he is, it is kind of nuts. Let me explain what I'm talking about. He gets up there and he's like so authentic to the point to where like he's legitimately committing crimes on stream. No one will touch him. No one will touch him. He's getting accusations of being backed by Peter Thiel, the billionaire, right? Like,
what?
This is all happening to a 20-year-old kid. This is all happening, right? Now, finally, some of the shit might actually be catching up with him. He got arrested. I talked about it in the last episode, I believe. Clavicular is on this little MOG World Order, right? It's his stream that he's supposed to be doing for 30 days. It started on March 13th. So, what's today? Like the 29th or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So on the 13th, and he got arrested maybe 3 or 4 days ago. So that's about like the 24th, 25th, something like that.
He got arrested on like day 12, I think.
Yeah, it's like not even that far into the stream.
2 weeks. We didn't even make it 2 weeks.
And the guy's already getting arrested. Kick banned him, the whole 9 yards.
I know. I just woke up and looked and I was like, where did it go?
Yeah, all of a sudden he's just
confused.
all gone off of Kick altogether. But here's the thing. A platform like Kick, they need a motherfucker like Clavicular. So those bans ain't going to last very long. I explained that to you before. They always, Kick and Twitch are two platforms that are good for like, they'll announce it on their socials. They go, Clavicular just got a ban 45 days. 45 minutes later, back on the platform.
It's like the mom you knew that was never going to hold true to her word on grounding you.
Yep, you knew it, and you just kept doing whatever you were going to do anyway because you knew she was never going to keep you in the house. You said, fuck it, right? That's essentially what's happening with Clavicular. He keeps getting these tiny little spanks on the bottom, and they act like he's going to change. He ain't going to change. He ain't going to change. I love it. So he just got arrested. Let's see what it's for.
Now at 5:30, an influencer known as Clavicular has been arrested in Fort Lauderdale. The controversial live streamer is most known for taking extreme measures to maximize his...
Hold up. Let's go back to that. Mugshot off center. Obviously not a looks maxer. That's my guy. Edelman fucking aspires, dude. That guy is fucking amazing. We'll talk about that guy a little bit later. No joke though, I did see somebody posted a picture where they did the T.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they said it was crooked on Clavicular's face, bro. Tell me that's not something to worry about. Dog, you talking about this facial harmony score. You ain't even got it. Ain't that funny how...
Well, he doesn't rank himself as a 10 or anything.
Yeah, he knows he's not. He goes, I don't give a shit about the Chad rankings. What are we talking about here? You know, I get it. But it's so funny that people that, like, the guys that are, like, the guys are never the thing. Let's take Hitler, for example, right? Blonde hair, blue eyes, perfect man. Hitler, dark hair, not brown eyes, you know, dark mustache. Like, nothing about Hitler was blonde hair, blue. He wanted the thing. He wasn't the thing. You know what I mean? Clavicular wants the thing. He's not the thing. This is the same. You might as well. Clavicular is Hitler as far as I'm concerned. You understand where this is?
Yes.
The point that I'm making. This guy might as well gas a couple fucking 100,000 Jews because he might as well be Hitler in my fucking book. Next No Kings protest is happening due to Hitler's, Clavicular's fucking fucked up facial harmony score.
The controversial live streamer is most known for taking extreme measures to maximize his looks while also appearing alongside other controversial commentators.
The 20-year-old is now facing, though, a battery charge in Osceola County, and Local 10's Janine Stanwood is live outside the jail in Fort Lauderdale with the details on this one. Janine.
He is a live streamer with a big following, and not only is he now facing that misdemeanor battery charge, but also there's an investigation allegedly involving a video of his that also possibly involves an alligator.
Social media is very reliable.
He's getting in trouble for a video of his that also possibly involves an alligator. You go, now that was so open-ended. Where do you think people's minds are going to go with that? They're going to go, he fucked an alligator and he's getting in trouble for it. Him and his boys got together and gang raped an alligator in Florida, in the Everglades somewhere. Probably date raped it. Because how else are you going to gang rape an alligator? That thing's going to fuck you up. It's going to fuck someone up, right? So they obviously date raped it. And then went to town on this alligator. That's where my head went. I go, clavicular fucking jester gooned that fucking alligator. You know what I mean? He did something to that thing. That's a guy who's fucking an alligator. You kidding me? That guy's fucking an alligator.
And upon looks.
So-called influencer known as Clavicular in jail.
So-called influencer, they said. That's fucked up, too. That's even worse than the rough ride for fucking Tiger Woods. So-called influencer. She might as well done this on the camera, the quotations with her finger. So-called influencer Clavicular. Wow.
Very reliant upon looks.
So-called influencer known as Clavicular in jail. Facing a misdemeanor battery charge out of Osceola County. His real name is Braden Peters. Deputies saying he instigated a fight between two young women and posted it online to exploit them. It comes as Florida Fish and Wildlife is investigating this video, allegedly showing Peters appearing to shoot an alligator in the Everglades. We did see FWC officers arrive at the jail. It's not...
he shot the alligator. Okay. We thought that he came on its face or something like that. I don't know. The way you guys sounded like he made a porn with the alligator. The way that she left that shit open-ended like that. You know how many people fucking wiped their foreheads and went, whew, when she explained? No, he just shot it. You know what I mean? That's it. They go, okay. That's nowhere near as bad. So-called influencer, she said. God damn, dude. That's so rough. That's so rough. She said something else that was kind of funny, too.
Investigating this video, allegedly showing Peters appearing to shoot an alligator in the Everglades. We did see FWC officers arrive at the jail. It's not clear if it was to talk to him.
Double jaw surgery is quite literally the most beneficial thing that anyone could do in their entire life.
Peters is part of a genre known as look-smaxing, an online community mostly of men dedicated to making themselves as attractive as possible. Sometimes smashing their own bones. But he's had his share of controversies in South Florida, including a stunt with a Cybertruck.
Is he dead?
Then this video with others chanting along with anti-Semitic lyrics in a club. That alleged battery incident happened in Osceola County in February, but he was picked up by Fort Lauderdale police who were assisting right here. As for that alleged gator incident, we did ask those FWC officers if they were here to speak to him, and they said no comment. He has posted bond. More to come. We're in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.
Now, here's my thing with this, right? It was funny that they brought up the alligator clip because I was going to talk about that, and thank God I didn't over-explain that because they did a fine job. A lot of people thought it was because of the alligator clip, because Florida is very, actually from what I'm reading online, I could be wrong about this, it's just what I'm seeing through comments and whatever, that people are saying that whether the alligator's dead or not, you can't just go shooting the fuck out of the alligator, because they're like a protected species or something like that. And on top of that, you're essentially like desecrating a corpse, at that point. You know what I mean? Because if that was a human body, that would also be illegal. You can't be like, oh, well, he's dead. It's like, well, you're desecrating a corpse, bro. That is also illegal, you know? So, that was kind of... But with the whole, assault and battery shit, with getting the two girls to fight, how is that his fault? If there's, two adult girls, it's how's that his... that part, it sounds like somebody's just trying to get him on some stupid shit or something like that. Or they're trying to make his life difficult. Because he has enough money to where he's going to hire some Jew to go into the court and be like, yeah, this ain't flying, right? And they're going to go, yeah, you're right. And they're going to let him off, you know? And all it's going to do is waste a little bit of his money and a little bit of his time, and that's about it. He's going to be right back out, you know, fucking mogging on horrors or whatever it is that he's doing. Like, it's just going to perpetuate. Nothing's going to change off of that, which is what I find so amusing about that kind of shit, right?
Yeah. And I mean, the alligator situation, at the end of the day, he's just paying a fine probably.
Oh, shit. Look, I fucking went to like some crazy ass fucking clip view on accident. But, yeah, so the whole thing is just very stupid. Another thing he did that I thought was interesting that people were talking about was someone was flying a drone around there, right? And it wasn't theirs. And they started shooting at the drone.
Mm-hmm.
And people were saying that it's a federal crime to shoot at drones. Like, but that's all they were saying. Drones, period. Like, they weren't saying it's a federal crime to shoot at, like, police drones or whatever. So, like, if I have a drone and I'm flying it around someone's, like, area and they try to get it out of the sky because I'm fucking with them or I'm, like, invading their privacy, it's, like, a federal crime for them to, like,
I have never heard
get it out of the sky. Like, that seemed, like, ridiculous to me, right? I don't know. That one seemed a little nuts, right? But going back to Clavicular's arrest, this is him fresh out the joint. Look, they're already mogging the hell out of him. This is interesting. They're going after him. He's, for someone who's 24/7 stream, the second that the cameras don't belong to him, he goes, whoa, guys. I gotta get paid for this. Like, you know,
he's
not bad business model. I agree. I say, hey, more power to you. Make that money.
And he very much says this is his job.
I know. That's so sad. You guys should see those clips. There's clips of him going like, I hate going out to the clubs. Like, I'd rather be at home, like, chilling. This is, like, legitimately my job. It's like, at this point, you got to find something that fulfills your soul a little more than that. You know what I mean? Because that shit's going to burn you out quick. You're going to become a drug addict or you're going to go insane because of your lifestyle. But let's check this out. Let's see the reporters harass maxing on Claviculars. Check this out.
Social media influencer bonded out of the Broward County Jail. Police say he instigated a violent fight between two women and then exploited it online. Clavicular, whose real name is Braden Eric Peters, is charged with battery. CBS News, Miami's Ted Scott is your reporter live in Fort Lauderdale. And Ted, what did he have to say when he walked out of jail this evening?
Well, Jim, really not very much, which kind of surprised us. Let's get you right to the video of him leaving the jail. That was about 30 minutes ago. When he saw the cameras were waiting for him outside, he went back inside the jail. He was on the phone. I think he was looking for a ride. No one was there.
That's funny as hell. Clavicular. I wish that they would have had that footage of him walking out the jail and going, whoop, and turning right back around and being like, oh, nope. He does, like, you ever seen, well, you probably won't remember it, but it is a meme. The Simpsons, there's like a scene in The Simpsons, I forget what episode, but the grandfather like walks into the house and like takes his hat off and just walks in the living room and goes, hey everyone, bye everyone, and then like grabs the hat back and just walks out the door. It's all in like one swoop, right? And that's how I picture Clavicular. He just like walks outside and sees the cameras and goes it and just turns back around.
That is probably what he did.
The funniest shit in the world, dude, would be for me to see Clavicular run back into the jail and hide because of the camera. You just got out of there. That's the last place you want to be. Trust me. He goes, nope, and runs. He goes, lock me back up, guys, please. They're all out there with cameras. I don't want to even be free anymore.
To pick him up, but we asked about the battery charge I asked about the incident in the Everglades, and he did not speak, but he did answer just one question that I asked him. You're usually pretty chatty. Anything to say?
Yeah, sure. Just woke up. I'm a little tired, so maybe next time.
That's all he had to say, Mr. Clavicular over there. That's America, baby. He goes, I have the right to remain silent. That's funny, dude. I like the way the reporter asked him the question, too. He goes, usually you're a pretty fucking chatty guy. What's the matter? Cat got you tongue, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know? Couple hours in the joint, and now you're flabbergasted, huh? They turned you out like that? In that goddamn place like that? In just 8 hours, huh? They already broke you. He goes, I'm a little tired right now. I'm gonna have to, maybe next time I'll talk to you. He sounds like RFK.
Just woke up. I'm a little tired, so maybe next time.
He walked off by himself and he was still on the phone. So what's next? He's facing those charges in Osceola County.
Look at this black guy, like in his grill like that, like legitimately, like Clavicular.
Clavicular's like, where are my bodyguards?
Oh, he wishes. He wishes. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. If I was like a man of ascension like Clavicular, if I had status and money like Clavicular and they weren't waiting outside for me, I'd be like, guys, come on. Right? Be like, I don't want to deal with this.
They should have been the one paying his bond.
Yeah, well, exactly. But like somebody's like, I go, guys, this shit can't happen. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want that to happen to me. I don't want to get mugged by cameramen. Like, I need you at the door waiting for me, man, holding these people off. Like, come on. That's what I pay you guys for. At the end of the day, though, a security guard is essentially a goddamn mercenary. You know what I mean? And those guys might get paid by the day or something. If they're not like salary, you know, it's like I ain't going to just get out of my house and show up to the jail until I'm called and then invoiced. You know what I mean? Like, fuck all that noise. I ain't ride or die for this little ass motherfucker. You think any of those big black motherfuckers ride or die for this little fucking wigger? You kidding me? Fuck out of here.
County, which is the Kissimmee area. And FWC is also looking into some video showing him shooting at a dead gator in the Everglades. It's all about looks maxing and masculine.
All right, now we go into another like fucking, what do they call that? Like a profile on him or something like that. You know, it's like, come on, guys. Just make with the goddamn clips. You know, that's what everybody says to me. Make with the clip. You know. Let's see. Look at this is the video that led to the arrest. So let's see. Is this actually worth going to jail for? This is what I want to know. What?
We saw this.
We saw this? I mean, we saw this like scrolling on Twitter and shit together.
Yeah.
Like I was like scrolling while you were sitting next to me and we saw this. But like, this is what I'm saying. I want the audience has to see it. You know what I mean? I want to see like, is this?
No, I meant like a long time ago we saw this.
Oh, I don't remember seeing this a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I saw this like the other day when I was getting ready to put it in.
Okay.
Like
then
the
maybe
show
I
notes
haven't
and
seen
stuff.
this. Maybe I'm thinking about something else.
Kick streamer Clavicular was doing a gambling stream when his girlfriend confronted influencer Jenny Popach.
We
and
definitely
escalates
didn't
into
see
a
this
fight.
because I don't remember some fucking Pedro Pascal fucking wannabe.
No. I'm not saying we heard anybody talk. I feel like we watched this.
Oh, the actual clip. All right. Come on, Timu fucking Pascal. Chill.
It's not just me, because if you're going to confront me, you're going to confront every other bitch that he's been with. So explain. No, yeah, I won't go. I want you to explain Madeline. I want you to explain Jewish girl. I want you to explain all of them.
Jewish girl.
I want you to explain all of them. I'm not asking you to explain me. You just came up to me. You just came up to me. Do not touch me. I'm going to drag you. Do not touch me. Yo, you're going to fucking drag. You have to fucking do it.
I mean, I guess you got to watch the whole stream, like that chunk of it, right?
Yeah.
To get like the full context to see, because they're not really, there's nothing of him really saying anything aside from to the cameraman, go back and forth to see them both arguing, which like, that's not instigating. Like,
right.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider that to be instigating to tell the cameraman, like, make sure you're recording everything. That's just part of the whole shit. Which is, again, I'm not going to go and fucking find some fucking clip in the hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of this guy's fucking streams. But the whole thing is just off-putting to me. Like, and that wasn't even that bad. So some bitches fight in the goddamn... He could literally say to them, I think you two should fight. And, like, I don't... like, how is that? You're not forcing anybody.
Right.
Like, to do anything. I could say to someone, I think you should jump off a bridge. I don't know if, like I get charged all of a sudden if that asshole jumps. Like, what the fuck?
I do think that's a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then if that's a thing, then it probably is an actual law that he would get in trouble for that if you instigate a fight, right? I guess now that I'm thinking, I'm like teaching myself life fucking lessons on the show. Like, I guess, right? Because if you think about it, it is illegal to, like, incite a riot, right? Which would be like starting a giant fight.
Yeah.
Right? So I guess it would be like inciting a fight would be. But where's the assault and the battery and shit? Like, he didn't beat that bitch up.
I don't know.
Like, that kind
Maybe
of
that
is,
maybe that falls under that, or maybe that's just the only way they think that they can. I don't know.
I guess so.
Maybe it just falls under that.
That's
I don't know
kinda,
the law like
it's still a little crazy to me. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong on that. And if that's the case, then he deserves to rot in jail like a fucking cuck. Got him. You know, but let's listen to this. I want to leave this clavicular segment on this life lesson from Clavicular right here. This was, you remember when we covered the gun range, right? And then I was telling you, like, off camera, I was telling you how, like, I said, yeah, all throughout the night from that day, they started doing crazy shit. They were partying with a guy that had, like, a ski mask on his face, like this black guy at this club with the ski mask on was, like, partying with him and shit like that and all this other stuff. Turns out that was one of the fucking anchors from Andrew Callahan's Channel 5 network.
Oh.
Right? So after the fucking Clavicular live, like the interview that they did, remember Clavicular live streamed that whole thing, which is something I respect about Clavicular. Guys, I'm telling you, every time somebody interviews him, he on his end live streams the interview. Like right there on the spot. It completely takes the wind out of the sails for like the premiere of the person on the other side to premiere the episode. It leaves them no room to edit anything, and if they do, it makes them look like a complete asshole. You know, like he just literally live streams it from his end, which I think is the most genius fucking thing in the world, right? So he walks out of that interview, it goes bad, right? And then Andrew was saying, even though that he walked out of the interview and cut it short on us, he still reached out to us the next day because he wanted to party with our co-host, which was the black guy with the fucking ski mask on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I was seeing that. Now, during this night of partying, Clavicular explains his fucking basically the biggest lesson that you could learn about pussy that, you know, that you're ever going to learn. He dropped a gem is what they like to call it. And I wanted to share with you guys, I wanted to end this Clavicular segment on probably the biggest life lesson that you're going to learn from Clavicular ever. You know, this is it right here. Listen to this.
Time, you know what I'm saying? And if you attract more people into your life, that's more opportunity.
That's a theory I'm going to explain to you. It's called trickle-down economics.
Trickle-down economics. This is his theory. Now, are you familiar with trickle-down economics? You are? Okay, so then I don't need to explain. He's about to break down trickle-down economics to this guy as if this guy has never heard of trickle-down economics before. But Clavicular's twist on it is brilliant. Check this out.
That's a theory I'm going to explain to you. It's called trickle-down economics. See, all these bitches are here because I invited them, but obviously I can't have sex with all of them. It's just too much work. So that they trickle down, and then the rest of the buddies can take care of it.
So they trickle down, and the rest of the buddies can take care of it. Let's give it up. That right there, dude. When he said that, I go, is he really doing this to this guy right here? He goes, well, you see, this is the way that the trickle-down economics works in the world. That is not even close to how trickle-down economics actually works, like in the real world. So what, you think like the corporations have so much money that they go, we can't even hold on to all this money. It has to trickle down. You know, like we have way too much. It's busting out of the boxes. It's eventually that excess is going to trickle down. That's not how that even trickle down economics is like the biggest scam to me in the world. It's like, you really think cutting corporate taxes is going to mean more money for the fucking ground level worker? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
It's going to mean bigger bonuses for the top. That's all that means. But I love the way he goes, trickle down economics. This is a theory I'm going to explain to you. This is a theory I'm going to explain to you. And then instead of actually talking about trickle down economics, he goes, you see, there's so much pussy in this club right here. I can't even fuck all this goddamn pussy. This is a thing that most people don't understand. He goes, I see that. I can see between the lines. I see all this pussy. I go, no way it's physically possible for me to even get close to fucking all this pussy. He goes, so this is what it happens, is all the pussy that I don't fuck, it trickles down to my boys. You know, it falls out the bucket, so to say. And all that overflow, it flows into my boys' cups, and them boys be smashing box. He goes, and this is how the world works for me. Ain't that the shit? You got to give it up for a guy like that. That he goes, it ain't fun unless the boys get some. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fun unless the boys get some. That'll do it for our clavicular segment. This next segment, we're gonna move on to the comedians now. This is the Legion of Skanks. One of the last episodes.
2 steps.
Yo, every time YouTube does this to me, every single time YouTube does this to me now, I like save the clip and YouTube like trolls me by giving me a fucking Nikocado avocado goddamn fucking short. It's the most fucked up thing in the world. And then it throws us off track. I go, I got this funny ass clip. It's always Nick going, 2 steps ahead. I'm 2 steps. And he's dancing. I'm like, God damn, it's a nightmare at this point. It's like a curse. Seriously, it's like a curse, bro. Dude, I keep sitting on my balls, man. It's not good. All right. So this is going to be one of the live episodes of Legion of Skanks that they taped during Skanks Fest. Now, Skank Fest has been over for like a fucking month already, right? But this was one of the last episodes that they had recorded with Dave Smith, who is now leaving the Legion of Skanks, which I assumed was going to happen fucking months, if not years ago. Anyone with half a brain knew that as soon as Dave Smith started talking about politics, it was only a matter of time before he strayed away from his group of friends who literally stick Nintendo duck hunt guns in each other's asses when they lose bets to each other. You get what I'm saying? This is not a man who should be hanging around with those people if you're going to be in the political space, you know? And then they have that same duck hunt gun. It sits on the table when they film Legion of Skanks in New York at the fucking cellar or whatever the fuck it is that they film at. That gun sits on the table every episode. You'll see it. Next time you see one,
I think
pay
I've
attention
seen,
to it. You've seen it? Okay, yeah. They just have a duck hunt gun that's been in every one of their asses just sitting on the table there.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, just waiting for someone to pick it up, pretend to kill themselves and stick it in their mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's Jonah Hill for you. So this is one of the last episodes that they had filmed with Dave, and that's why they're posting it now. But there was a couple funny moments happening in here. Well, not funny like ha-ha. Funny like this kind of funny. You know? You go, wait a minute. Something funny about this. Something off here. You know? There was a couple of those happening here. First of which was I saw Sam Tallent, a comedian from Philadelphia, I believe. Sam Tallent saying that Shane Gillis stole his joke. I thought this was very interesting and very ballsy to say on the podcast in front of a whole audience of people and shit. Now listen to this.
This fest must blow this town away to see something fun happen in a tent. I mean, people have been asking me for water all day long over there.
If only Tony Hinchcliffe had been around back then. You'd have gotten all those people tap water.
Tap water. This is so silly. We're drinking.
Now, Tony Hinchcliffe has a brand of water that's like Kill Tony tap water. That's what it's called, I think.
Oh, and they're drinking it.
And they're all drinking it. So that's kind of what this joke is coming from.
Okay.
You see? Now, this is what's going to segue into Shane, quote unquote, stealing Sam Tallent's joke. Listen to this.
Tap water.
Tap water. This is so silly. We're drinking Tony Hinchcliffe's water.
It's time to control the water. Now I control the water source. Well,
I told you that joke earlier.
No.
I told you that joke earlier. He says it like so timid. He goes, wait a minute. Did you just steal a joke from me? He goes, hold on. Wait, that's like, we don't do that to each other, comedians. You guys don't, remember Carlos Mencia? What happened to him? Dane Cook? Nobody remembers these guys. Like Sam Tallent is like perplexed. He goes, wait, Did the hottest comedian in the world right now just steal my joke that I told him backstage? Like this? This is real? Look at Shane. He goes, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Shane's going to go into like some damage control. Now, Shane is the type of guy, he's like a high school football jock kind of bully, right?
Yes.
How do you think he's going to respond to this? He's not going to go, oh, yeah, no, you did tell me that joke. Like, I give you props for that. It was funny. That's not how that's going to go. Shane's going to bully Sam. As soon as he says it, he's going to start making fun of Sam, turn it all around on him, and go, fuck you, I steal your joke, and I get away with it every time. Don't worry about it. This is how comedy works.
Well, the water source. Well, I told you that joke earlier. No. Yes.
No. Sam Tallent goes, yeah, dude. Yeah, I told you. You see that? Right there. Now, that's Shane's attempt. He goes, this is me trying to let you off nicely. I'm the hottest comedian in the world right now. You think I'm not going to fucking eviscerate you on this goddamn stage? Right now? You think it's not going to happen? So this is him. Shane's letting him off easy now. And look at Shane getting red. Shane getting real red, boy. That's a real red boy right there, man. That's a real red boy right there, man.
No, Sam, you can't always be the coolest guy. You got to let other people have some fun. I'm not the coolest guy on this you're the coolest guy ever since you took Ozempic.
Ever since you took Ozempic, Sam, goddamn. Sam got a little fucking skinnier. Sam looks like he is swimming in his clothes. He obviously has not gone clothes shopping at all since he started losing weight. He looks terrible. He looks crazy. He has chicken neck already with the chicken neck. I love that. People lose weight and the neck just doesn't even form to the chin anymore because it's had so much fat in it that now it is stretched, leaving them with a chicken gizzard, if you will. Sam Tallent rocking that chicken gizzard, swimming in those goddamn jean clothes. Right? Is that what that is? Is that denim material?
It looks like denim.
Almost looks like denim. Sam swimming in them.
Oh, no. Sam, you can't always be the coolest guy. You got to let other people have some fun. I'm not the coolest guy on this you're the coolest guy ever since you took Ozempic.
On this dais, he says. You catch that? Mm-hmm. I almost missed that. I literally, for the first time, you're literally telling me this for the first time. Donald Trump said that. He heard like news of somebody dying. He goes, oh my God, you're literally telling me this for the first time. Like, isn't that funny? So like, I'm literally just hearing this for the first time right now. I've watched this clip 100 times. He goes, I'm not the coolest guy on this dais right now. You mean dais? On the dais? And even saying dais is trying to be like a cool, pretentious, hipster fucking fag. You mean the panel. This is what they call that. The panel. A normal guy calls it the panel. You know, you're sitting up there on the guest panel.
Yeah.
Like, listen to this. I'm not the coolest guy on this dais. Yeah? Because the way you just said that makes me think that you feel like you're the coolest guy on this dais right now. Shoot you in the fucking head.
Oh, no. Sam, you can't always be the coolest guy. You got to let other people have some fun. I'm not the coolest guy on this you're the coolest guy ever since you took Ozempic.
I take it back. Shane deserved to bully the fuck out. This is why Shane bullied him. Because Sam probably does this shit all the time, saying shit like dais and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Get that shit out of here.
Very cool now. It's great. Yeah, we all like it.
I quit drinking. I quit drinking too.
Oh, sure you did.
Can I be honest with you? I wish the...
Sure you did. I love that. Give it up for Shane, dude. I was on Sam's side originally. I go, Shane stole his joke. Fuck him. Now I'm on Shane's side because Sam's obviously a fucking insufferable cunt, dude. Saying shit like dais. You got to be kidding me with that. I almost didn't even catch that. So now look, this is a very interesting one right here. They start doing this like, can you read the gibberish like skit right on here? Now, you ever seen, it's like a game where it's supposed to be a phrase, but it's spelled with like words that kind of like would not make sense normally. But when you say the words, it sounds out into like a phrase, right?
Yeah.
Like it might say like the word I and fish and something like that. And you're like, I hate catfish or something is like the phrase or something, right? That's kind of the game that they're playing. But they're doing it in the rapiest way that you possibly can. And, of course, this is Luis J. Gomez that we're talking about, right? So he's going to take this to the rapiest place that he possibly can in the name of comedy, of course. In the name of comedy. This is exactly where Louis C.K. was coming from when he was jerking off in front of all those girls. He goes, it's all for a bit. You know, why am I being held at fault?
We're going to start with this gal right here. We're timing this, so we're going to see who does it the fastest. You're going to win $1,000 nice and easy. What is your name?
Ashley.
The lovely Ashley, guys. Give it up for Ashley. Very beautiful.
Okay, very beautiful. Not that rapey yet. Not even really rapey at all. If anything, like, kind of being nice. You're being hosty. It's kind of a game showish vibe, right? You're kind of just doing like a Bob Barker, if you will.
From Ashley?
DC, I'm a comic.
She's a comedian from Washington, D.C., everyone. Ashley, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to Jamaica?
Yeah.
Now, that's one of Lewis's rapey jokes right there. You don't know this because you don't follow Lewis online.
Right.
Every hot girl, he thinks it's a bit. He thinks it's a funny bit, right? Every hot girl that he sees online, he'll comment and be like, have you ever been to Jamaica? Like, trying to be like, let me take you to Jamaica. I fuck you in Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Well, she knows this, right? Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just saying that, like, he's doing this as a bit. He'll, like, comment that, and then all the legion of skanks, like, fucking child molesters that are fans of these guys, will go on there and be like, oh, it's so funny that, like, Lewis said to this one, like, yo, have you ever been to Jamaica? It's like, yeah, it's the funniest thing. And they're, like, liking it. And they're going, like, yeah, it's so funny. He does it as a bit. That's, like, the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard in my entire life. Because from a guy like Lewis, it's like fishing, essentially. This is not a bit. This is not a joke. If any of these girls DM'd him back and said, I would love to go to Jamaica, Lewis would be like, guys, I have to cancel this weekend over at the Laugh Factory because I got to go to Jamaica. You know, I have business to attend to in Jamaica. You know, he would pounce on that any chance that he possibly could. And that's the shit that I don't like with him, right? So now we're going to skip ahead a little bit because when they get to the saying, this is where I go, this is the rapey shit. Now listen to this.
Blessed be the coming of missing eighth.
So the phrase, for those of you who can't read it, is blessed, allowed, off, cumin, muff, ace is the word. Is the phrase that they're doing right now, right?
Nailed it. Gotta keep on trying.
Is this actually Jamaican?
Blessed load commun minifinus. Do you guys know what it is?
You know, it's funny. I said blessed. It's blessed. And I even said it wrong. See, I might as well be her.
Shut the fuck up, you idiots. Yeah, you can't cheat.
Bless, allowed, off, cumin, me face. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, no.
My mom's in the audience. I can't say it.
You know the phrase, Ashley?
I got the bottom part. I don't get the allowed.
It's blast a load of cum on my face.
Okay.
And this is Luis J. Gomez. He brings 3 girls on stage, and he's trying to coerce these girls into saying, blast a load of cum on my face. Like, this guy's trying to do, like, subliminal messaging. Everything with Luis is, like, a subliminal message for girls to, like, get horny around him or something. Like, you remember when we covered his stand-up special, the whole thing was him being like, I fuck awesome. I get a lot of puss. The girl should fuck me because I'm a cool dude. I smoke weed.
No woman ever is gonna be attracted, like, think that that's actually real.
Yeah, girls from Skankfest are gonna fucking be jumping over fucking hurdles to fuck this guy because he's the fucking guy. Like, you know what I mean? But
in that case,
you're talking about a fucking, like, secluded bubble of women. These are not the normal women. These are, like, women whose bathrooms look like fucking episode of Hoarders. You know what I mean? A girl from Skankfest has, like, crusty underwear or something like that. You know, she could be hot, but there's something fucked up here if she's over at a place like Skankfest, in my opinion. If she's anywhere near Louis J. Gomez's bedroom, she might as well be retarded, and it should be a crime that he's even having sex with her. It should be the equivalent of having sex with a Down syndrome person. You go, that's at least 10 to 15. You know what I mean? You lock that motherfucker up. So now this is what I'm saying. This is like, might as well be called Legion of Rapists, right? You know, this guy is all about it. Now listen to this one.
Hello, darling. What's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, you are very hot. This is fucking...
What?
These two women have my exact name.
They have your exact name?
That's my first and middle name.
Oh, Ashley and Lauren?
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Now, what's your last name, social security number, and address for the audience?
And this is great. You're one of the hottest girls in this game. These girls are gross. How great do you feel with all these gross women around?
Pretty good.
Feels pretty good, right? So you're the last one up here. This is going to be your opportunity to win $1,000.
None of them really got it quick, so this is yours to win.
None of them got it at all, Dave.
Yeah.
So
already he's now Lewis is going very hot girl. You're like the hottest girl that we've seen at the festival so far. Can I stick my tongue in your ass? Like as soon as she gets up, right? Now Dave is chiming in.
Listen to us, get it?
Good old Dave, right? Now listen to how creepy Dave starts to sound while talking to this girl. This is actually nuts. Listen to this.
And then she will win $1,000.
All right. You got to get it.
Lauren, this is at $1,000. Who are you here with at Skankfest?
Jake.
Who is that? Is that your boyfriend?
Jake?
Yeah.
Would you guys?
Not our Jake. If you were with my Jake, I would actually kill myself on stage right now.
Would you guys would $1,000 come in handy for you guys? Would you like that?
Yes.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Would $1,000 come in handy for you guys? Would you like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, did you like spike my drink or something like that? Like the way he says that is like the creepiest shit in the world. Like this girl gets brought on stage. She watched a girl ahead of her get the phrase "blast a load of cum on my face." Right? She sat there and watched that happen. Then right after that, Lewis goes, "What's your name?" "Oh, Lauren, you're the fucking sexiest bitch I've seen. You're very, very hot. I can't wait to fuck you hopefully someday." You know? "Well, you ready to play the game?" She's like shaking. She goes, "Yeah, sure. Hold on. My boyfriend's over there just in case, nobody get any crazy ideas." And then Dave sits there and goes, "How would you like $1,000? Like, would you like that? Would you want to get in the van for $1,000? You get in my white van for $1,000? That was crazy to hear that.
With my Jake, I would actually kill myself on stage right now.
Would you guys would $1,000 come in handy for you guys? Would you like that?
Yes.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right. I'm going to rape you. All right.
Say it all weird like that.
We go.
Look, even Big J. Okerson. Why are you saying it all weird like that?
Yes.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Why are you saying it all weird like that?
We go.
Would it change your life?
Would you do anything for it?
$1,000.
Would you do anything for it? Somebody said. These guys are all like fucking sexual harassment cases waiting to happen. Like, seriously. It's only a matter of time.
All right, here we go. Lauren, this is your Guess My Gibberish. Mouth it out loud.
Okay, so now the phrase is haste, oop, pit, J, quans, tomb, airy, you. Right? Right?
Haste,
Get it?
oop, pit,
Do you got it?
Jaquan's tomb air iwi?
Read it out loud.
Haste, oop, pit, Jaquan's tomb air iwi. How do you say the last part?
I think it's you. The last part is you, maybe?
Haste, oop, pit, Jay wants to marry you. Jake wants to marry you.
Now, Lewis is staring in her eyes lovingly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't caught on yet, the phrase is, hey, stupid, Jake wants to marry you. Jake, the boyfriend that she just pointed to in the audience, right? They set this up to be nice for this couple, right? Who want to get married at Skankfest. Now, Lewis is looking at this woman like he's the one who wrote the phrase. Like, it's so funny. Once she figures it out, Lewis is like all silent, like it's a movie. He goes, yeah, no, keep going. Yeah, it's me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, dog, chill. Don't look at her like that. She's literally about to get married.
You. Jake wants to marry you.
What? Something's happening. Oh, shit.
They forgot to turn on his mic, which is a lovely, dude. Listen to that. You can barely hear him. Which ruined the whole thing, in my opinion.
Shit.
She says yes, folks.
She almost didn't sound happy to say yes, right? She was kind of just like, yes, I will. And
because who's going to say no in that particular moment?
Oh, trust me, people will. There are those women out there that will do it. I've seen clips of girls saying no to guys like in very fucked up situations. No?
I just don't. I couldn't imagine being in a relationship and thinking that person was going to have the opportunity to say no. Like,
what do you mean? I don't get it. They would not have the opportunity to say
like they
no.
would confidently know that she's going to say yes. Like,
oh
yeah.
You figured they would understand. No, some guys out there will just
blow it. Come up with this out of nowhere and catch this woman off guard. How would you not have already had these conversations?
There are people out there who will try that. Guarantee you, dude. They exist. There are those guys out there that will be like, I'm going to surprise her. It's going to be like a whole thing. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, you have to hash out that conversation. That is not a surprise thing for anyone. Marriage? Really? You kidding me?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I get your point. I'm with you on that. Now Big J is humping the guy's wife. This is Legion of Rapists right here. Big J is now, I almost didn't even catch this.
Yes, folks.
Now they're doing the kiss. Now Big J is going to go over there. There you go. Yes. Grind on her petite waist. Big J is like 3 feet wider than this woman. Like, she's so skinny. She's like rail thin, like supermodel thin. Like, Lewis was right. She's fucking hot. We got it. But Big J is now raping this woman on stage, eventually. Now, here's something that I think we're going to get to. Hold on to that marriage proposal. Hold on to that proposal with you, right? We're going to hit one more time code, and then we're going to touch back on that marriage in a second here, because that thing is going to fall apart real quick, like in real time almost. First, I just want to hear, this is like the funniest thing I've ever heard Lewis say in my entire life. It's just a one-off. We're literally just going to touch the ground on this one and then just take off again.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
Sludge dripping from spoon. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. So listen to this. This is hands down the funniest thing that I've ever heard Lewis say. And that's not very many things that come out of his mouth that are funny like this. And this was a total accident on his part, and I was dying when I heard it. Listen to this.
Layton, have you ever actually been into a fist fight with a non-family member?
Twice. Once for real, once I don't really count.
What's your record?
Both times I came out on top, so...
Wow. Holy shit. White power, everyone.
Yes.
Veeps.com. We support white power.
We support white power. Like, you heard him catch himself. He goes, wait a minute. Now I'm bringing another company into this. He goes, yes, Veeps, everyone, who's streaming the fucking Skankfest live for people to buy pay-per-views to watch the shit, right? So now he's throwing another company in there and essentially saying, this company supports white power. And I thought that was the way he stops and goes, we support white power. Like, it's the funniest fucking thing. He catches himself. I was losing my shit over this.
Wow. Holy shit. White power, everyone.
Yes.
Veeps.com. We support white power.
We support white power. He's like, fuck, I already said it. You know what I mean? That's what the funniest part about it. He goes, damn, I already dug this goddamn hole. Look at that face. Look at his face. hello, darkness, my old friend. He goes, I'm already fucking too far in. God damn it. He goes, I'm already way too deep.
Veeps.com. We support white power.
You realize what a bad idea this was? It's your festival.
We support white power. The pause is what gets me every time. Because there's a million thoughts racing through his mind during that pause. He goes, damn, do I say it? Do I not say it? Do I stick to the bit? Like the whole thing. Hold up. I had to play a time code because I was yawning. Or a time code, a sound bite. You know what I mean? Because I was yawning. I don't want to, So that was the funniest thing I've ever heard Lewis say right there. I think I might end up taking that as a sound bite. You know how funny that would be to be listening to Nick Fuentes and then hit a sound bite that goes, we support white power. You know what I mean? That's the funniest fucking thing.
That would be.
Oh my God. Hilarious. So now let's get back to that goddamn marriage, right? Listen to this. So this shit is going to start in an unrelated place and end with the marriage. And you might be able to put it together. You might not. I want you to watch this clip. These two guys, this is the same guy that Lewis was talking to just a second ago that supports white power. And it's another guy. I think they're supposed to fight or something like that at some point during Skankfest, right? Oh, no, I lied. They won a contest that they did called The Biggest Loser, but it's not people losing weight. It's actually you're the biggest fucking faggot loser. Idiot.
Okay.
And these two won, right? But it was something like Lewis said to them prior to the show that he wouldn't let them on stage or talk or something like that unless they did something gay, which one guy was supposed to suck a dick. The other guy was supposed to kiss a dick, right? Now, You don't know this from the clip that we just watched, but I watched this. Not one time, I will give this to Lewis, not one time did him or any of the other Skanks boys mention any of that. They did not even mention it. They said, this is all just fine on its face. We're going to let this skit ride. Lewis didn't even think about going oh, wait, no, you guys got to suck a dick, right? Not even came across anyone's thoughts, right? The audience wouldn't know this unless this happened.
I see it.
So one of the agreements he has us done for us to be up here was for me to suck.
By the way, we're going to let you off with no gay shit. There was no reason to bring this up at all.
See, so now the guys that they let on stage were getting away scot-free. None of them had to suck no dick. Lewis was going to let it ride. At Skankfest, he would have made them suck some dick on stage.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? This is the festival. They don't care, right? Now, this guy is outing himself. He goes, no, wait, no, I'm trying to suck me a little dick tonight. He goes, I don't know what y'all had planned for me. I gave my word I was going to suck some dick tonight, motherfucker. He goes, you guys are not going to turn me into no fucking liar. Not now, not ever. I go, guy, shut the fuck up. What are you doing? If I was this guy standing next to him, I would have been and knocked him out. As soon as he started talking, I'd be like, you ain't getting me to suck no goddamn dick if we don't have to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agreed to it. That's a different story. If they're going to let us go, you're not going to drag me back down into these pits with you off of this shit. I would have fucked him up right there immediately on stage. But that's the kid that fucking brings up the homework when the teacher is clearly forgotten about it, right? Everyone is on the same page when the teacher forgets the homework, except for that one fucking asshole.
Yeah.
That has to go, wait, you forgot about the homework that you gave us on Friday. It's dude, you have to get your ass beat at recess off of that. That's an unspoken thing. That's you're snitching on someone in jail. You're going to get fucking jumped. You're going to get jumped. If I was this guy in the fucking cowboy hat, I'd be fucking this dude up. What are you talking about right now? Why are you doing this to me? This is on you. Why are you doing this to me? And Lewis immediately, he goes, bro, you didn't have to. What are you doing? Even Lewis goes, I was the one that was going to make you do it. I'm telling you to chill.
for us to be up here was for me to suck.
By the way, we were going to let you off.
Look at the guy
gay
shaking
shit.
his head.
There was no reason to bring this
The
up
guy
at all.
going broski.
We were just like, hey,
Look
you know
at
what,
this
dude? That was
guy.
kind of weird. We don't really give a shit about you doing gay shit. And you,
Cousin It over here, shaking his goddamn head. This guy looks like Cousin It.
He does.
Shaking his head. He goes, dog, we were fucking right there, bro. We were like, literally, the door was open. We were about to walk out. And you fucking dragged us back into this hell house right now. What are you doing?
brought it up just now for no reason.
Yeah.
He's a man of his word.
You gotta respect
I'm a
that.
man of my word. I promised I was gonna suck dick, and I fucking will suck dick tonight. I'm a man of my fucking word. Mama raised no bitch.
No, mama didn't raise no bitch. She just raised a very gay man. A very closeted gay man. Notice how I didn't use the F word there. Because we're actually talking about gays. You see the difference there? Yeah. We're not homophobic over here. We just hate fags. You know? But yeah, it's like, yeah, mom ain't raised no bitch. She raised a very closeted homosexual, in my opinion. This guy just wants to suck some cock.
He does.
Like, he's using this as an excuse to get out years of pent-up homosexuality that he has been mashing down. Like, his Mexican family probably does not put up with that shit. They're probably all Catholics. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mexicans and blacks and stuff, they don't fuck around with that gay shit. I'm telling you right now. A lot of coloreds, really, don't fuck around with no gay shit like that. You know, this guy, not him. Mom ain't raised no bitch. She just raised the biggest homosexual you ever did see.
I promised I was gonna suck dick, and I fucking will suck dick tonight. I'm a man of my fucking word. Mama
Look
raised
at
no
this
bitch.
guy. Shaking his head.
Mama raised no bitch.
God,
She's gonna suck that dick.
Do we have a transgendered woman?
Yes.
In the crowd that would let...
It does sound like you just want to suck a dick, dude. And there's lots of dudes here.
Yeah, Dave's saying it without saying it. Am I right?
Fuck it.
Yeah, DeRosa.
Fuck it, bro. Fuck it, bro. That's my fucking dude right there. I would give it up for him, but the soundboard just crashed. You know what I mean?
Well,
you know, we could give him a little golf clap real quick. My man is so fucking on the ball right now. It's so goddamn funny. Now watch this. They continue on this bit, right, for a little while. They're still trying to figure out whose dick is going to get sucked here.
okay.
Is it going to be a panel? Or are they going to find a tranny from the audience? Who's it going to be? Listen to this. And this shit right now, you're going to find when you find out who the person is, it immediately makes Shane very uncomfortable. Watch this.
Kissed. Does anybody want their dick kissed by Leighton? Come on, guys. It's not gay. Come on, guys. It's just a dick kiss.
Somebody out there wants
That's
their
right.
dick kissed.
You know what? That's a great idea. Jake, the guy who proposed, get up here, guys.
Jake, the guy who proposed, we're going to need you to get up here real quick. That's insanity. The guy literally just proposed to his girlfriend. You're going to try to get this guy to fucking now come on stage and essentially get his dick sucked in front of his girlfriend by a man? They haven't even had chance to have sex off of that. You know, like the proposal high
Yeah.
that she must be feeling. She must be ready to fuck the shit out of this guy, right? Like, if that's true love, she must be ready to, like, lay it all out for him. She goes, you're getting anal tonight and all that. Like, you're going to make me an honest woman? Okay. Let's pull out all the stops. Why not, right? You deserve it. Nope. She don't even get a chance to she don't even get to suck his dick. Someone else. You know what I mean? Are they going to get him on or not?
Jake's getting his dick kissed. Come on, Jake. It's a legendary show. Get up here, Jake.
He doesn't even have a second thought about it. He gets up immediately, this Jake. I'm about to get my dick sucked. No, I'm sorry, guys. My underwear has been riding me all day, and it's looking like I got crabs or something. I keep, like, picking at my balls. So, dude, immediately this guy gets up. Not even a second thought in his head.
Yeah.
I would be like, are you kidding me right now? She gets first dibs. She gets first suck. You know, that's what I say to them. I go, No one gets first suck except my lady. I planned for this day. You think I'm going to ruin it now?
Jake's getting his dick kissed. Come on, Jake. It's a legendary show. Get up here, Jake.
The get up is what really. He like springs out of that goddamn seat. He literally, boing, he goes right for it. Holy shit, Jake.
Get your dick kissed, dude.
Jake's getting his dick kissed. Come on, Jake. It's a legendary show. Get up here, Jake.
Kiss it goodbye because it's coming off the market.
You can still, hold on. They're gonna both kiss his dick, but he just asked, can I still suck a dick?
Even now, they're letting him get off with less shit. He's still springing for the whole suck. They're letting this fat Mexican get off with just kissing the dick. He's still springing for the fucking heated leather seats. You know what I'm saying? He still wants to shoot for the fucking deluxe model. This guy needs to chill. They go, dude, you can only afford the fucking basic right now. Calm down. He's still calling out every line of credit he can possibly get. He goes, I need those heated leather seats. I need them. That is so funny to me. Lewis, he goes, we're just letting them get away with the dick kiss. He still wants to suck some dick. Lewis is like, God damn it. I'm usually all for the gay shit, but fucking chill, man. Like, you're killing us.
They're gonna both kiss his dick, but he just asked, can I still suck a dick?
This guy's just he's too fucking fucked up to be on stage. He's saying wild shit.
This fight tomorrow is
Finally, Jay is going, this is a liability. What are we doing? That's funny as hell for Jay to be saying that. He's too fucked up to be on stage. He's like pausing in between. He's like, I really need you guys to understand this point that I'm making here.
Fucking fucked up to be on stage. He's saying wild shit.
This fight tomorrow is
why do you FaceTime my father while I blow this guy?
Shane Gillis uncomfortable.
Yeah, no shit. This shit's gay.
Yeah, no shit. This shit's gay, bro. Like, why are you making them? Dude, Shane's like, guys, you don't have to do this, please. He goes, please, I'm begging you, please, stop.
What are you talking about? Don't do it, brother. Also, Jake, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You just proposed.
But
what a memorable night.
Who would have thought? I would have never had on my 2026 bingo card Shane Gillis being my fucking voice of reason all of a sudden. Give it up for the boys of Skanks, dude. So fucking funny. We got to blast through this. Should we even... I don't even really care to hit a slapping Sam right now. I'm pretty good. Yeah, let's call it a day. We could save some of that for the live. Do you feel me? Well, once again, we'd like to thank you guys for joining us on yet another episode of Lost Ox Media. As always, I like to say, like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about the show. We have a very big show.
And we're hanging out at the party. We're getting ready to split.
That's how you know it's time for us to go. If Nick is telling us that we're getting ready to split, we really got to get going. I don't want to miss the Sprinter van. So until next time, I bid you guys adieu and I bid you farewell. But before that, as always, I'd like to tell you, new episodes come out every Wednesday. You can support us by buying merch over at the website, over at lostox.media. And there's something else that I really wanted to get on. I don't know. I guess that's it. Soon, honestly, the membership stuff with the website really is coming, very soon. We're almost finished uploading all the episodes that we were trying to catch up on the back end and everything. We're on episode 89 right now. We have, episodes 85, up to 85 uploaded. So we're, 4 away. But then we got to figure out, how we're going to get the lives on the site themselves for the bonus content, figure out the membership tier and how we're going to get that on the website and everything. It's going to be a assload of work. Why are you smiling at me like that? You're smiling like there's an inside joke in this. I'm not being serious or anything, but you are smiling as if me telling this story about how I'm trying to build the website. I'm going to go and click a button while building the website and my computer's going to explode. You're giving me this smile as if you're shaking my hand and you have one of those buzzer things in there, right? I'm going to walk into a situation. Is there something I need to know here? No? We're just that high today. Obviously, it's time to end the show, guys. No, this was a really fun episode. As always, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around with us. Until next time, I bid you adieu, and I bid you farewell. See ya.
My name is Derek D. I'm chilling in the hood with the gangsters, drinking liquor, hanging out. Don't care about nothing in the world. Acting crazy and silly. I don't care no more. I do this and that, and that's all right. Hang with my boys and the pretty girls. Go to bar, clubs, hang out, get drunk. Then next day, sleep it off. And get up in the morning, wake up and feel better and do it again. Hang out in the street again and do this, do that. Shoot guns, all kind of stuff. Drinking, hanging out, driving fast down the street. And all the good stuff. Speed demon, yeah. Hanging out in the streets. I'm doing this, doing that. All kind of crazy stuff, y'all. It's all right, you see. I'm like a gangster, you know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm chilling like a villain.